Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at one of the most anticipated diecast, Kimi Räikkönen's Trackhouse Project 91 Chevy for 2022. As always, take a look at the box. As you can see, it is still just the generic next-gen box. This is the kind of car that I was honestly almost expecting to have a different little box art or something, but no. You see, they made a total of only 684 of these things. I'm surprised it's not a higher number there. Which that'll pretty much only mean this car is probably going to get rare. But here is the car itself. Like I said, one of the most anticipated diecast for 2022. This Project 91 is such a cool idea to get different drivers from many different racing series into NASCAR. They're supposed to run this multiple times this season too. It sounds like he's sticking mainly to the road courses and not really the ovals or anything, but I guess that's because, most foreign drivers pretty much have only run on road courses. Definitely be interesting to see what other kind of drivers get interested in this and end up running the car. Hopefully we get diecast of all of them. Especially, like I said, if we get diecast of every single time this car runs, that will be a cool set. Just to have, these, 10 different cars of 10 different drivers with 10 different paint schemes with the same car. That could be really cool. Kimi didn't really have the best time at Watkins Glen. He was honestly running pretty decently. He was running, top 20, I think. But then when Ross Chastain and Austin Dillon got together, he got punted by somebody in the back and got, slammed into the tire barriers and his day was over. That was definitely a shame to see. So this car is just a beautiful, beautiful car. You got tons of lines. You got black and blue fades. You got a bright neon yellow 91. So this is going to be a very popular diecast. I'm surprised they didn't make more of them, but said with those low numbers, this car is going to get rare. It's already starting to get a little bit rare. Already on eBay, you have people like Scalper Depot and stuff that just are immediately jacking up the price of this car within the first week. So I don't know, this car is definitely going to be a popular one. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Recogni and iLOQ. I have no idea what either of those sponsors are. Somebody please tell me in the comments. Never heard of either of those companies. It's probably like a foreign company since he's, a foreign driver, but I don't know. Got Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, got Trackhouse and number 91. Down the side, you again have Recogni and iLOQ. You got Race Service and 273 down there. So you got a Project 91 logo on the C post, bright neon orange logo. On the B post, you have Chevrolet, iLOQ, and Project 91 again. You've got Kimi's signature right there. Has the regular contingencies and such up front. Does have the gunmetal gray rims. You can see his name on the windshield banner with the Chevy logo. On the back, you have Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. Got Recogni, number 91, and Trackhouse. Got your rookie stripes down there. And on the deck lid and the roof, you have Recogni again. This is number 408. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood, which does not want to open. These Chevy hoods are always really finicky. There you got the Chevy bow tie under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously no deck lid. The roof flaps, of course, do open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. Like I said, there's definitely one of the most unique diecasts we've got in a while. This diecast is weird because I don't think we almost thought we weren't going to get it. Because obviously when this first ran and got revealed, everyone, immediately went to Lionel and was like, make the diecast. And Lionel was like, we don't have the rights to make it, or we can't make it. And everyone's like, what? Why? And then randomly, later that night, the designer of the car on Twitter was literally like, we have literally not talked to Lionel at all about this car, and I've not sent him anything about this car. And he's like, I'm about to do that tomorrow. And then they sent it, and the diecast got offered. So why did Lionel act like it's one of those cars that's they couldn't offer, they asked about, and they were told no? That was just a weird thing. This paint scheme also changed because there was initially unveiled, or was kind of leaked. It was at a sponsorship event or something where it was going to be that same kind of paint scheme that both Ross and Suarez won their first races in, but it was going to be still the black camo, but it was going to have kind of a teal color down the side. But that immediately became a never was when they revealed this car because the designer was immediately like, oh, that's not the real car. Which I'm kind of glad because it was going to be kind of disappointing if we just ran a copy-pasted paint scheme from the other drivers. But so luckily we got this brand new unique paint scheme. Like I said, I was in Watkins Glen, obviously, and there were so many people walking around with different types of Formula One t-shirts, and like some guy had like what looked like a Formula One crew shirt, and it was like there were just so many Formula One fans that this attracted to NASCAR, so that was definitely really cool to see. Like I said, I can't wait to see what other drivers get involved with this program, because, you know, I assume there's going to be IndyCar drivers, Formula One drivers, maybe IMSA drivers. Like, I'll have to just wait and see what other cars. Everyone was kind of hoping that when Helio Castroneves was interested in doing the Daytona 500, they were going to run this car, but he kind of said no, he's not running this car at the big ovals. He just wants to save it for the road courses. So maybe we'll see Helio in this car at some point during the year. Who knows? If you want this diecast as a brand new release, you can get it right now. As I said earlier, this car is already getting rare. So if you want this car, get it now. Like, this is not the kind of car to like, oh, I'll get it down the road. Like, no. If you want this car, get it immediately, because this is not going to be around much longer. And for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com. And if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. So go check that out if you want anything. But I think that's all there is to say. This has been a review of Kimi Räikkönen's number 91 Trackhouse Racing Chevy for 2022. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.